speculation of how we are going to be able to get Leonardo in the event, I need to do some prep work. So for today's video, we're going to go ahead and see what I can do to get more shards. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Of course, when I'm talking about potential Leonardo events, I'm talking about the leaks that came out. And the leaks mention that if we get Leonardo, it's going to be through a Hero Path event. Now, Plarium has said this is all subject to change, so who knows, maybe they will change it. But in case they don't, I think we all need to get our hands on some shards in case it is going to be shards to actually participate in this. That being said, I don't have a lot of shards, so we need to try to collect more and see what we can do before that event comes along. So a couple things that we're going to want to start with, of course, is seeing if there's anywhere that I have spare shards laying around. So we're going to go ahead and check the shop first and see how long until my next ancient shard, which is going to be 6 days, 7 minutes as of right now. So I've already collected that. While I'm here, I may as well grab my regular pack though. Get anything that we can that is going to be free. The next thing, of course, would be checking that daily login calendar and see if there's anything in here that we can grab for shards, which looks like I've got an ancient coming up, and then I am going to have a void as well along the way. Although I kind of miss when there are sacred shards in here, not gonna lie, because sacred shards is what we actually need, you guys. Going into my missions, I mean, there's some coming up. Need to get that affinity bonus to level 7, and then it looks like there's some ancients along the way. These ones actually are pretty easy to get, but again, and then voids. Am I gonna be able to do all of this? No, probably not. Probably not before we get Leo, so I need to do some work on my Great Hall as well. And I mean, getting there, I need about 400 more of these arena medals. So that, of course, means going into arena. So we may as well go ahead and take a look at our other quests, looking at the weeklies, looking at the monthlies. So for both of these, it's actually not too bad. So I just need to do my dailies. Last thing I really need to do for the weekly 3 more times. And then, of course, for the monthly, I need this a couple more times. But at least I know I have a sacred and a void coming out of here. Now, I have already gone ahead and checked the shop, checked the market, which of course we want to do because remember, you can always grab an ancient shard from here 5 times a month. I say always, but always check it. 5 times a month, an ancient shard will pop out of here. So you want to be sure that you are checking that. Now, I could also go ahead and grab the ancient shard from here as well. I may as well do that. And then I will have to grab chant fragments. Gonna need to do some more tag team arena, of course, after. We're not gonna worry about tag team arena right now. So at least we can grab all those. Let's continue on with my dailies. I definitely need to get some arena going in here so we can keep collecting onwards. At least these arena battles are going to be easier because the rank I'm in right now, but we'll climb back up. So I need to go ahead, finish these 5 arena battles, and then see what else we can actually get done so that we can make our way through in collecting some more of these shards. Now that all my regular quests and these dailies are all done, this of course is going to be one step closer to these guys, but I still need to continue on with my other dailies. So Faction War is another place that I should check. I'm actually only 5 stars away from grabbing this void shard down here, so I'm gonna see if there's anywhere that I can keep climbing down either in any of these or even improving. This is a great example. I can easily grab some of these stars up here because I probably haven't touched the stage 1 since I had like no champion compared to now. So these guys should be able to do this pretty fast. This is going to be an easy way to grab this void shard. It's kind of nice. It's right around the corner. It also allows me to get further down in my faction crypt journey, of course, to get Lydia, because I find for me with faction wars, well, it's not a priority. It's still nice to be able to progress down in here. And when I say not a priority, I simply mean that I'm not just building epics out to do faction wars. I'm kind of letting it happen as I go along, as I get champions. That can improve things for me. Of course, different strategies that we can use for this. One way is to go ahead, build out all the epics I need, fill the roles that I need to fill out to get as close as I can to Lydia. But with all of my goals in game and everything I need to get done, I think it makes sense to kind of just go along as I do, as I get champions I'm already building. And then eventually, as I see those epics that I can use in multiple areas of the game, or I have the resources available for them, then I will go ahead and get my faction crypts done a little faster. The gear removal definitely helps because I don't have to worry about silver now when I'm moving gear around, and I do think that will also get me a step closer. So we'll see. For now though, let's just focus on grabbing this void shard. Now that that is done, I can officially add this into my collection, and you know what, it does bring me a step closer to her, so that's definitely one way to look at this as a win. Next, I should really climb up, do my doom tower, because we want to get to those bosses and collect anything else that we can in there, so we need to go ahead and start the climb on that. I will say the auto climb is nice, and eventually I'll focus back onto the secret rooms on the side, but I think for now it's going to be just making sure I use my keys here, and then I could hop over into Cursed City and use my keys over there as well. All of that, of course, just getting me a step closer to finishing my dailies and then getting some more resources along the way. I will say dungeons are also always an option, because within dungeons, of course, it is going to drop things like ancient shards potentially along the way, but I think ancient shards obviously isn't what we are really aiming for. That is not going to help us as much in something like a hero's path where we actually need really the sacred shards. So there's a few different things that we can do to improve our shard count and get more. And I think like the number one thing players should focus on, make sure that you do every day, that is going to be your clan boss, of course. And ideally, you are going to want to go ahead and target the harder ones. You want to hit that nightmare, that ultra nightmare. And of course, ideally, it's that last chest that you're going to go ahead and be able to get so that you have a greater chance at getting things like these shards down in here. However, as I always say, hopefully you're in a clan and just do the hardest difficulty you really can. As long as you are using your keys, it is better than nothing. So absolutely get that clan boss team going. Use your keys, get it done. Then of course there is also checking tournaments, checking events, seeing what's going on, and if there's anything that you can grab in there that's going to help you out in that sense, in that case, getting some ancient shards, other resources as well. Always a good idea, check in here and see what's really going on and what you can grab out of there. Now, lastly, there is also something I haven't done yet, and something that I'm like, well, just for the resources. That's actually the self-referral program. I know you guys have mentioned this, that you do this, because I've been asked, like, Cece, have you gotten Cronham yet? And I haven't, because I haven't gone through the trouble of actually going ahead and self-referring. When I started the game, I did start with my link, which was getting a Lenaril, and then I used this code at the time to get Sun Wukong, and that's what carried me through the game. So I actually never went through this, but I mean, there's sacred shards in here if you want to actually go through the work, level up those accounts, grab what you need to do, and then kind of be done with it, because I feel like playing that many accounts might be a lot. But yeah, you can always self-refer and then I guess go through, level things up. Now again, I haven't done it yet, you see that, but I've been considering it, at least for the shards. It just depends how much work you really want to put into this. I mean, you guys can definitely do that as well. If you haven't, sound off in the comments if you've done this. Be self-referred, get the bonuses, the rewards, all of that. It's definitely one way to actually go ahead and grab shards, but I do think the most important thing would actually really just be clan boss. Use your keys, get it done, and then I mean, best of luck in actually getting shards along the way in the drops in the dungeons. Just make sure you at least grab all the ancients available to you at the very minimum, and then hopefully you can grab the voids along the way, as you saw. But I do think one of the best ways really to grab sacred shards, which will help you the most with this potential upcoming event, is doing the clan boss, using your keys, and hopefully RNG is on your side to send you those sacred shards. Those are all of the ways that I am trying to increase my own shard count. And again, when this event actually rolls around, maybe I will not have enough, and honestly, that's okay. But hopefully maybe this video has given you some ideas of how you can collect some of your own. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know, how many sacred shards do you have right now? And be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos and future content. I will see you guys next time. Bye!